Good. We're recording on Zoom, so we are good to go there. Hello, everybody. We get settings set here. Here we go. All right, let's do this. All right. Good evening, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another segment of Awareness Wednesday Primetime. We're your hosts, Reggie and Victoria Flanagan, here in New Jersey. So, welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining us and being our participants as being our co-host this evening. So, we truly appreciate that. Yep, getting some feedback. There you go.
Got it.
All right, so let's get our platform started. Let me pass this over to my beautiful, what I call my better 7/8, Mrs. Victoria Flanagan. Give you reasons why this platform is important to her. And we're talking about a great one today, all right? Victoria, take it away.
Somebody has to keep us informed, and I'm your girl. We're just going to do it, family. We're going to keep talking about it until folks get it. All we
Yeah.
can do is share. That's what Miss Alice say from church.
I know,
All we
right?
can do is
Just
all we
share.
can do is
That's what she
share.
say. All we can do is all we can do. Just
That's
keep
it.
sharing.
All right,
That's,
baby.
that's what we're going to keep doing. So, this platform is important to us, as you do know. And the subject today is very, very important for everybody, really, because, there's so much going on with health, major problems with our health. And you know what? The good cure for it is just movement, exercise,
It's the
having the
antidote
body
to
move. That's it
everything.
sure is. But we got to do it. We can't get lazy. We got to get out there and move something before you lose something. So we got to make that happen.
And I
So,
can't do it for you.
nope. We can show you how, but can't do it for you. All right, so let's get into our subject, which is exercise. You can see what our topic is most important, serving God with healthy mind, body, and spirit. And our scripture, beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. 3 John 1 and 2. Subject is exercise. Did you get some exercise today? How many steps are you in right now? Let me see. I'm at 9,341 steps so far. So I got to get our 10,000 in before this night is over. Yeah, you got work to do. Start running right now. All right, so she got to catch up with me. But we're going to get those 10,000 plus steps in every single day. You should do the same thing, all right? So that being said, I'm going to pass this over to my better 7/8, my beautiful wife, Victoria, whom I've been with for now 45 days. 45 days. 45 years and a day.
And a day.
And a day. We're going to get this started, all right? So with that, Victoria, take it away and let's give information on exercise. Let's get it going. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm always saying movement is medicine, family, and I truly believe that movement is medicine. If you move your body, you won't need no medicine.
Want to
Did
read
you
that?
read it?
Want me to read it? Want to read it?
You read it.
Okay, I'm gonna read a Power Cup of Health disclaimer. We got to get that always out there, right? So this program offers health and nutritional information and is designed for educational purposes only. Remember that. Only for educational purposes. You should not rely on this information as a substitute for, nor does it replace professional medical or psychological advice, diagnose, or treatment. None of these statements made have been reviewed or approved by the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration. Now, we're only talking about some nutritional products today, as we do every single Wednesday. And we do have a disclaimer for that as well. The products that we're going to speak about have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. They're not designed to mitigate, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. But all we do know is that we have the best products by our opinion on this side of heaven, right?
Absolutely.
Got to keep that tongue. Got to keep it going. Exercise.
All right,
Got to keep it going.
got you.
Take it away, sweetheart.
In our exercise gear today.
Yes, we are.
But I'm always talking about exercise. I say movement is medicine. We do have to move. And like I always say, I can't do it for you. You got to do your part just like I got to do my part. I can show you what to do, show you how to do it, but you have to do your own. So I stated this morning that there was a quote. We don't stop moving because we get old. We get old because we stop moving. So you got to keep those knees in check. You got to keep them elbows in check. You got to be able to bend, fight or flight. You got to be able to move. I mean, dip and dodge and move. So I'm going to show you some of my exercise equipment a little later. So exercise is a structured activity specifically planned to develop and maintain physical fitness. It is defined as any movement that makes your muscles work and requires your body to burn calories. There are many types of physical activity, including swimming, running, jogging, walking, dancing. That's just to name a few. Being active has always shown to have many health benefits.
Absolutely.
So the more you move, the better you are going to feel, both physically and mentally. And it may even help you live longer. Like I said, movement is medicine. Move that body and you won't need no medicine. So again, exercise, it is the closest thing to the magic bullet. And people don't even realize that. If you just did a little bit and moved a little bit more, you wouldn't be aching and hurting and popping and pinging when you get up in the morning. You got to get up and stretch. When was the last time you just stretched? When was the last time you did a jumping jack, a sit up? I mean, we got to move, family. We truly have to move. So it is the magic bullet that's maintaining your youth, optimal health, as it is well-balanced combination of exercise and proper nutrition. The entire body benefits from this formula. It goes together, just really goes together, both physically and psychologically. Regular exercise improves your digestion and your elimination, increases your endurance, and gives you energy levels, promotes lean body mass while burning fat, and lowers overall blood cholesterol while increasing the proportion of good cholesterol. So exercise, it has its benefits. It doesn't matter what you do, it has its benefits.
Yes, it does.
Whatever you do, it has benefits. Exercise also reduces stress and anxiety. And who doesn't have a little bit of stress in 2025 with what's going on? Stress and anxiety. You raising your hand over there? Stress and anxiety, which are contributing factors to many illnesses and conditions that's out here that's plaguing us today. You have heard the expression that stress kills. There's some truth to that. It is to that statement. Although the way you perceive and respond to stress is more important. So in addition to your physical benefits, studies have shown that regular exercise, it elevates your mood, increases your feelings of well-being, reduces anxiety and depression. There are a number of exercises and the types which are specific purpose for your life. So any exercise that you do, you want to start slow and work your way up. Add a little bit every single day.
Right.
Just work your way up. You have to know your own body. You have to know what you can take and how far you can push yourself, because it's different for everybody.
And let me add something to that too. If you have not exercised before or have been a while since, make sure you get a physical. I do recommend getting your physical done. I know it's in the report, but get your physical done. So that way you're making sure that everything is okay. You can start to exercise, moderate exercise, and like she said, build your way up to getting that advanced body that you're looking for.
Yeah, just don't go in that gym and jump on that
that
treadmill and think you're gonna run 10 miles. It don't work like that.
No.
You're going down. You are truly going down. So just start slow. So one of exercise is aerobic and endurance exercise. This improves your body capacity to use fuel and oxygen. Swimming, bike riding, jogging, even power walking, for example, are these types of exercises. Your body's cardiovascular system benefits through increased blood supply to your muscles. It enhances oxygen delivered throughout your body. So it works through your whole entire body. So just 30 minutes a day. 30
That's all
minutes.
you need.
You can't give yourself 30 minutes a day. What's wrong with you? Come on, family. We got to do better than that. 30 minutes, you're worth 30 minutes. That 30 minutes could be your life-changing 30 minutes. So 30 minutes a day of sustained aerobic activity can lower your blood pressure and strengthen your heart muscles. 30 minutes. The next one is range of motion exercises. Helps to maintain your joints, complete movement by putting your body parts through a maximum available range of motion. That's just stretching. Extending and moving one's arms in wide circular motions, an example of this. Some degree of flexibility is required to perform range of motion exercises. So stretching and strengthening beforehand is recommended. I say you should stretch before you do anything. So strengthening exercises. It helps a muscle ability to contract and do the work. Doing sit-ups, for example, is a way of strengthening your abdominal muscles. But I was saying this morning, you could do sit-ups standing up. They got stand-up sit-ups. You can just raise your arm to your chest level and lift your knees to your arm. You can do that sitting in a chair as well. Those are sit-ups for your stomach, standing sit-ups. So don't think you have to get down on the floor for everything. You can do it
Correct.
standing up and you can do it in a chair. So exercise should not be looked at as a chore. Try to find something that you enjoy. Whatever you choose, you want to start slow. You want to listen to your body and gradually increase the intensity, duration of your workout. A word of caution: if you're over the age of 35, consult your doctor before starting any new exercise program. That's for your own health, just to make sure that you can do it for 30 minutes. See if you can do it for 10 minutes. Because if you haven't done anything for a while, you're going to feel it. Trust me, you're going to feel it. So there's something called HIIT. It's high intense interval training. It's something that you do really, really fast. You take a break and you do it again really, really fast. It's a HIIT program. You can make up your own HIIT program. You can look it up on YouTube. You can go to, what's the other one? Netflix. They got all kind of exercises
tons of videos on there.
So find what you like and just get about doing, or do something different every day. Try everything until you find what you like. So some stress reduction techniques will help you lessen the effects of stress on your body. People fail to see the connection between your health problems and how they handle stress. Exercising can help you handle some stress. Trust me. The first one is deep breathing. I talk about this deep breathing all the time because I learned this a long time ago from Dr. Andrew Weil. He talks about this 4-7-8 breath. You breathe in on 4 through your nose, you hold it for 7, and then you breathe out of your mouth on 8. You make sure you're sitting down when you do it. Take your time and do it. It's very relaxing. The 4-7-8, improving your energy and concentration levels with every breath. Cells are replenished, and when you breathe out, carbon dioxide and other toxins are released from your lungs. Did y'all know that? When you're breathing out all these chemicals out of your body. Hey, Jody, I see you. The next one is numerous studies have shown that deep breathing relaxes your mind, it calms your nervous system, and it improves your mental focus and improves energy. That's just from breathing.
Right.
Do y'all know we've been breathing wrong for the longest? You got to take those deep breaths in, fill those lungs up, hold it for a minute. You do that in meditation as well, and then you release it. So try that so it can calm you down. It calms the nervous system. Number 2, laughter. When was the last time you got a really good belly laugh in there? It's good. That's exercise and it's great for stress. A good laugh can go a long way. Research shows that laughter prevents inflammation, triggers that lead to heart and artery damage. You can watch some old funny movies, play with your children, your grandchildren, or even call a friend that just cracks you up. I was telling them this morning, Saturday, I've never laughed so hard downstairs with the ladies.
Oh, yeah, with the ladies. Friday.
In a long time. I mean, just that belly laughing, where you crying and laughing, and you snotting and laughing, just a really good belly laugh. So find something that makes you laugh. One of the ladies was saying she liked the Golden Girls. Whatever makes you laugh, get about doing it, but we need to laugh more. Find something to laugh about in 2025. The next one is music therapy. Got to do music therapy. The human brain has been programmed to be responsive to music. If you look at any culture throughout our world, you can sure to find music being used to ways to relax. You got your gospel music, you got smooth jazz, you got Motown, so many different genres of music that can just calm you down. You can put on some Motown, some old stylistic, a Blue Magic, get you a glass of wine and just go somewhere and sit down somewhere.
Universal.
But we got to find things that can calm you
and music
down.
Is that universal
and
language.
Music is that universal
yes,
language. Number 4 is prayer. Prayer still works, family. The most powerful mind-body relaxation technique is prayer. It offers an opportunity to communicate with our Creator and cast your doubts and cares upon Him.
Mm-hmm.
This is the time to be still and hear His voice. Hear from God. Make it a daily practice. We say get into your Bible. Your Bible is basic instructions before leaving earth. That's what the Bible stands for. So talk to your Creator. If you're broken or you're chipped or just something is just not working right, go to the manufacturer, the one who made you. He can fix you. So get back into your Bible and just prayer, family. Be still. Be still and listen for his voice. He's never let you down. And we got to get back to praying. Pray without ceasing, I say, especially now in 2025.
You better.
We all need to come together and take a knee and get some serious prayer going on. So prayer is number 4. Number 5 is progressive muscle relaxation. This is a popular technique to help people relax, is to tighten and relax your muscles throughout your entire body. People do not realize how tight their muscles are until you consciously tighten and relax them. Starting with curling of your toes and holding it tight for 3 seconds and then release. Work your way all the way up your body. This is a great for unwinding at the end of the day and reducing anxiety that is troubling you. We used to do that in yoga class. We lay on the floor and they say, curl your toes, tight, 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 and release. Go all the way up your body, tighten up your ankles and release. Tighten your calves and release. All the way up your body, tighten your thighs and release. Tighten your buttocks and release. Get your back muscles and release. All the way up your body. And then when you get to the top, and just tighten your whole entire body and then just release. Do it when you get in the bed. Tighten up everything. Do your 4-7-8 breath. You'll be asleep. I'm telling you, get some of that coral calcium and a weighted blanket. You'll be sleeping 2 minutes. But we need to do that just to release that tension. Indeed. You're just so tight and wound up. Release that tension and let it go. People are just carrying so much tension in your body. You don't even know that you're carrying it. So you got to release that. So that one is just your relaxation. The next one is Tai Chi and Qigong. I was telling them this morning, I used to follow Lee Holden. I have a couple of his tapes. He's big on Qigong. You can look that up. You could go to Netflix and YouTube. There's a lot of Tai Chi and Qigong exercises. These are 2 aspects of traditional Chinese medicine that have become very, very popular. They involve specific body movements and deep breathing. Videos and public classes are readily available to help you learn how to do it. And they are chair classes too. Chair classes, they have yoga and Pilates. All of this stuff is on YouTube. But if you're looking for Qigong, it's Qigong, Qigong. Look for Lee Holden. That's a bad man, and he got it down packed. So the next one is visualization. If you haven't done a vision board, it's time to get that done. Just sit down, get you some magazines and cut out and visualize what you want. That really works, family.
And that's a form of therapy too.
But it works. It truly, truly works. I mean, we did a vision board party in January,
right?
But we try to do one every year. But way back when, my daughter was watching us do it and she was like, yeah, whatever.
Yes.
So she came down after everything was over and she said, Ma, can I have one of those boards? I said, sure you can. She took some magazines and took them upstairs. So she cut out the kind of car she wanted to drive. That was a Jeep. So I told her, put your board up on the wall, someplace where you can see it every day, and you visualize on what you want. That's manifestation. That's bringing it to you. So one day she was laying in the bed and she just come running downstairs. She said, Ma, I said, what? She said, look outside. And I looked outside, she got the truck. I said, well, what? She said, that's the truck that's on my vision board. I was like, that's the one you wanted, right? She said, but it worked. So
a believer now.
She does a vision board every year. But that's just another tool. The visualization is a use of positive imagery is a potent tool in the wear against stress. Find a quiet, comfortable place, visualize images that make you feel relaxed and content. You could go out and get some vitamin N. N is for nature. Walk in nature. Always say get among the trees and walk in nature. It's just something about nature we need to be walking in. The next one is yoga. Yoga is very relaxing, but it's hard. You got to be almost a rubber band to do some yoga, but
But there's different levels of yoga.
but it's very relaxing once you get it. Once you know you can bend that way. But they got the yoga blocks for beginners. So if you can't bend all the way down there, they got the yoga blocks. I didn't even bring those in here. But yoga has become very popular way to relax. It involves deep breathing, stretching, and meditation. You do have to breathe properly with yoga, because if you don't, you'll hurt yourself for real. You do a downward dog and you're not breathing where you going down. For real, yoga takes meditation. So there's different types of yoga. You got water yoga. They do yoga in the water. They also have heated yoga. Haven't done that, but they say the rooms is so hot. It's so hot. That heated yoga where you go in the room and it's like 100-some degrees in that room, but you're bending and stretching and you're releasing all that tension and you're sweating toxins out of your body. I mean, it gets the job done. But they say it's very relaxing once you come out of there. So you can check with YouTube or check your local listings and find out where they're doing heated yoga as well. There's something else called trampolines, rebounding. My little rebounder is right here. It's a little trampoline. Just hold it up behind you. A little teeny tiny little trampoline. And all you do is bounce. Just bounce. Bouncing, rebounding has done so much for your body. Look up rebounding. Just look it up. Look up rebounding and look at the benefits from just bouncing.
And watch some of those videos. Some ladies, I mean, those classes that they get when rebounding is
they be going at it. They knees all the way up.
Way up. They're really, that's an aerobics class with this.
And you'll be sweating, but it's so good for your lymphatic system. It drains you. It cleans out your pores from the inside out. So look up rebounding and just look at some of the benefits. They also have the rebounding boots. You know, the little boots that got the little spring on the bottoms and you just bounce. They got bouncing classes for that too. All kind of aerobic little exercises. It's all in bouncing. Great for your lymphatic system.
You know, there's another class too. They got what they call the stretch labs. I'm not sure if any of you have ever been to one.
Oh yeah, I was going to talk about that, but go ahead.
Stretch labs. Very, very important, especially if you're working out to keep yourself limber. Because as we get older, you're not as loose as you used to be because
your telomeres is getting tight
because you weren't maintaining that kind of flexibility as you grew older.
That's it.
So you lose it. So that helps you to get that back by, gradually stretching those muscles that you've forgotten about. So
no, seriously, for real.
They're good.
But how many people can touch their toes?
Exactly. Can you still touch your toes?
Touch your toes. There's another exercise where you sit down like an Indian, cross your legs. Can you get up without using your hands?
Right.
That's another. Don't try that, y'all, because I said so.
Just move all the furniture first.
I was going to say, be near the couch when you do it.
Put some pillows around. Just in case.
But that's an exercise. They show you how flexible you are. You sit in that position and see if you can stand up without using your hands. So you can give that a try if you like. But the rebounding is very, very beneficial for your health. It truly, truly is. I was going to show some of the exercise things that I have here. Exercise gloves, of course, because you don't want to be picking up nothing and slip out your hand and drop on your toes.
Definitely don't want that.
These are my first little weights I started with. It's 1 pound.
Isn't that cute?
It's the adorable little thing. But then I worked myself up to 5 pounds. 5 pounds, 5.5 pounds. This is nothing now, y'all. I'm telling you. Now I'm all the way up to 10 pounds. Your girl getting bad now, y'all. She's getting bad, 10 pounds. So I'll be here
quite
for
strong,
a minute,
you guys.
But I am. I screwed the, what was it, the grape juice lid. I screwed the grape juice lid.
And she blamed me. I said, you did that.
But ladies, as we get older, we have to use weights because you start losing muscle.
And that is a
It's
fact.
very, very important.
That's a
That's right.
fact.
You got to start doing some strength training.
Yep.
And just standing on one foot helps too, ladies. We got to work with that balance because as we age, a lot of ladies get osteoporosis. You start to curl, you start to turn over. Your little body is just losing muscle. You're
Yes.
losing muscle. So you got to keep that muscle going.
Give me that ball.
Oh, I have a weight ball.
This
I
is
have
an
two of
8-pound
these.
weight ball.
8-pound weight ball. You can do
Just a
sit-ups
nice
with
flexible
these.
ball.
You can do anything with the balls. I got an
Nice
8-pound
arm
and I got a
exercises.
5-pound.
Stretch out exercises.
You
These
can
are
do
very
anything with
good.
that. And I'm sure
Crossovers,
I'm not the only one that has all of
curls,
this stuff
very
laying
good.
around the house. I got everything.
And you can buy these 8 pounds. They're very little
I
cost.
think
Yeah, $5 below.
got everything. It's not going to
$5.50.
cost you a
No, it's
whole lot
not.
of money. Here's another what you call this thing?
Cowbell.
Kettlebell.
Kettlebell, yeah.
This is 10 pounds too, family. This did come from Five Below. But this is a kettlebell. You can do squats, you can do over the shoulders, you can do your arms, you can do everything.
And arm lifts.
One kettlebell, you can do so many exercises with that. Then there are bands. You know, you got the bands to go around your thighs if you want to work on your buttocks. Yeah, my butt's sitting up so high now, look like I got a BBL, but I didn't. I do a lot of squats, a lot of squats.
Let me see.
But you got these bands, and they come in all different strengths and different colors. But you can put these around your legs. You can do this while you're watching TV. You can just stretch.
In between, you know, whatever show you're watching, doing a commercial, do exercise.
Everybody know what this is.
There you go. Y'all probably seen me using that, right?
And I never did it again. I rolled out and I couldn't come back.
This is a rollout wheel. Everybody can't do this. You can, you just got to start. But here's the thing.
I can't bring it
Don't
back.
exactly. Don't try to go all the way out and extend your full body because you are going to get extremely sore in your core if you have not done
your core, your chest, your muscles in your neck gonna be hurt, and you be wondering why my knees hurt, my back hurt. You got to be ready for stuff like this.
But you can do it though.
Start slow. Just start slow, family. Then I have Then I have ankle weights. These go around your ankles. I love these. And you should never walk in ankle weights because they're bad on your knees. Every time you throw your legs out, you're pulling your knees. So if you're sitting around the house watching TV, you could put your leg weights on and just lift your legs while you're watching commercial breaks. Just lift your legs. So there's little things, and half of this stuff did come from Five Below. I also have a jump rope. Plain old jump rope.
Counter on it? No, that's not.
No, this one. They don't have a
counter.
Jump rope that have little digital thing on the side to count your steps. They have one that has the monitor like your watch on the side of the jump rope. A good jump rope, that again, that's bouncing, family. Bouncing. I got this roller for your back, for your legs. You can just roll. You can roll your calves, roll on your back. I mean, it feels so good, so good. These are just some of the things that I have here in the dining room in my corner. We got a full gym downstairs, but who goes downstairs every day? I do not. And this is my Pilates bar. I ordered this off of Line. It's a Pilates bar. I used to take Pilates. I loved that class. I really did. But I had to give it up because we spent a lot of time in Atlanta with the grandbabies, and I didn't want to pay that tuition, and I wasn't going. So I seen this and I ordered the Pilates bar. Everything you do on that Pilates reformer, you can do with this bar. It has two little things on the side. You put your feet in there, you can put your arms in there, and it comes apart. You could take this and put it in the suitcase. Where it come apart at? Well, it comes apart and you can snap it loose, and put it back together. But that's my Pilates bar. And then, family, I talked about this morning, my grounding sneakers. Grounding sneakers, they are so light, like you're not wearing anything at all. They're called grounding sneakers. If you look up grounding, Grounding has so many benefits as well. I got the
Connecting to the
grounded
earth.
sneakers. I'm telling you, because they said that we're getting away from, what is it, the earth, getting away from the earth. They added all this rubber to the bottom of our shoes and to the bottom of our sneakers. So we're getting away from earth. You need to get grounded. Walk outside with no shoes on, go to the beach, walk around in the sand. We need to get grounded. Being grounded is just like when you plug in your cell phone to charge your cell phone. When we walk around outside, that's our charge. That's the universe charging us. That's why I said it's so good to get out in vitamin D, get you some sunlight, and get grounded. Just sit in the yard and put your feet in the grass. Hug a tree. I'm a tree hugger. Sit up.
Be careful. Inspect that tree first before you hug it.
Come back with some bugs in your hair.
Not just a snake.
But sit up under a tree as well. The roots around the tree has the neurons and electrons and all that stuff that's in it. It's very beneficial. It's great for your lungs, for your health. Is getting grounded. They also have grounded sheets. You can buy grounded sheets for your bed, and you can plug them in. They have the grounding mats that you can put across your bed. You can put it in a chair. They have grounding, what you call the little things for your mouse around pad? Your computer.
Yeah.
There's so many ways you could get grounded. You could buy the mat to put up under your desk to get grounded. But getting grounded, look that up, family. Getting grounded is very, very beneficial.
Yeah, because some of those grounding shoes, they have copper.
Copper balls on the bottom or in the sole of the sneaker. But it's like you're not wearing anything on your feet at all, because it allows your toes to spread. Your toes are not on top of each other. And it feels like you're walking barefooted. That's what it feels like. You're walking barefooted outside. But they're very relaxing. You can put on socks with them. But I love my grounding sneakers. I'm getting ready to get a couple of more pair in every color. I'm getting Mr. a pair as well. But get grounded, family. Just get grounded. The next one is take time for yourself to reboot. We talk about that all the time. You got to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself so you can take care of your families. Go get yourself a massage. See a chiropractor if you are out of alignment. Some people just are aching because they are out of alignment. You have to get your body lined back up. Reflexology. That's another one. They go in and they can just hit something in your feet and you'll feel it in your neck. Or hit something in the back of your leg and you can feel it in your arm. Reflexology is cool too. And then, like he was saying, they have the stretch labs where you could go in and they'll stretch you a little bit at a time. And, as you keep going throughout the week, you'll be able to throw your legs up behind your head like you used to back in the day. But we got to do that for ourselves. There's acupuncture also that's out there. And then just find yourself a hobby. Do something that you enjoy. You got your DIY projects around the house. I just changed all the curtains in the house. But you just get something that you enjoy and get about doing it. You really got to do that. Also, get you some rest. That's very important. Sleep is very important. We got to bring that report back. People are not sleeping either. We need 7 to 9 hours every single night. We need to sleep. A lot of people are having accidents because they're not sleeping, especially on Monday. Most of your accidents are on a Monday morning trying to get to a job you don't want to be at. You didn't sleep Sunday night because you up all night watching the clock. So get you some rest, family. Find ways to get you some rest. Take a nap if need be. Naps are really good. Do that. You can take up painting. You can order the paint sets. I was talking about that this morning. We're going to do paint and sip. You can order the whole paint set off of Amazon. Comes with everything on it. The easel, the little pictures you can color. Everything. It has the paint, it has the brushes. You can do that. You can throw a paint and sip party for yourself or your family, or something you can do with your family. So painting is another one. Gardening. I love playing in dirt. That's just me. Me with all of my plants, but gardening is good. Start your own garden. That's fabulous too if you could do that. But it's very important. The next one is see your doctor and get your hormones checked. So many people are so out of balance. You want to test your blood test, your saliva test, your bone density test, a toxicity level. What's your toxic level in your body? A pH level. You want to get your pH checked too. Can tell you so much about your body, family. So you just got to know where your numbers are, know what's going on so you can fix it. The next one is some relaxing teas. Get yourself a special teacup with the little saucer and just have one saucer and one tea so you can have your special little routine that you do every day and have
Right.
your spot of tea. Mr. drinks tea every
Every
day,
day. 2 or
every
3
single
cups a
day.
day. Green tea, I
It's
drink
green
tea. I
tea.
love my tea. Yes,
That's
indeed.
number one on here is green
Mhm.
tea. You have chamomile tea, can be very
Relaxing.
relaxing.
Put it up, get some sleep.
Peppermint tea is very
Mhm.
good. Valerian tea. Valerian tea is like a muscle relaxer. That will just really relax you. It's
Right.
called Valerian tea. Valerian. Valerian tea. You got matcha tea is excellent too for relaxing you. Then you have oolong tea. Oolong oolong, oolong tea, and then jasmine tea can be very, very relaxing. Then we have a good diet. You got to follow a good diet. You're going to exercise. You
You have
cannot,
to
you
eat.
cannot
You
out
cannot a
exercise a
bad
bad
diet. You
diet.
cannot.
You got to get it together,
Right.
family. You just got to get it
You
together.
got that discipline is so important when it comes to
It
diet.
is. You don't want to exercise, get all this exercise
And
and
putting all the
sweat,
garbage
and then
back
you
in your
go to White
body.
Castle. Don't do that.
Oh,
Don't do that. You're defeating the
you sure
purpose.
are.
So you want to eat a well-balanced diet. We say eat your G-bombs.
Honey, lemon, ginseng. That's right. Green
There
tea.
you
There
go.
you
That's
go.
another one. You want to eat a well-balanced diet. We say eat your G-bombs, your greens, your beans, your onions, your mushrooms,
your
berries, and seeds. And get your fruits in there.
Right.
Fruits and vegetables. You got to feed your brains. Berries are for your brains. Remember B, brains
For
and
the
berries. So get
Mhm.
your berries in there. You can have some fish, eat some salmon, some mackerel at least 3 times a week. And then you want to keep your sugar levels low. Get your sugar levels low. We got to cut back on all this sugar. And then get you a good source of fiber. Really good source of fiber. Mine is my chia seeds. I do chia seeds in my shakes. I also do Metamucil. I like Metamucil.
Right.
So get you a good source of fiber, and you want to eat your rainbow. You got to eat all the colors of the rainbow. Now that spring is here and spring is sprung and you got your farmers markets popping up, eat seasonally as well. Buy organic when you can.
And support those farmers markets.
Support your farmers market. And then if you have to go to the supermarket, always look for the number 9. You're going to see your fruits and vegetables might have this little sticker on it. Your avocados, your tomatoes, some of your apples will have a little sticker on it. It's called a PLU number, price lookup number. But if the number is a number 9, that means that they are organic. If you have a 3 or a 4 or an 8, it's generally modified.
Right.
It has been sprayed or it's been mixed with something else.
Right.
So always look for the 9s. They're organic. Okay, so here's some things you need to stay away from. If you're going to exercise, you need to refrain from eating any of these. Reduce your intake of hydrogenated and saturated fats, which only increase your fatigue and your sluggishness. You can do all that exercise, but like I said, if you go for a cheeseburger, you're going to be sitting on the couch with your belly hanging out. It's going to just defeat the purpose, just drain you of your energy. So you want to eat things that's live. Eat a banana, eat an orange, something like that.
I mean, you should be anyway.
Exactly. Alcohol is a depressant. This is what we got to get across to our younger generation. Alcohol is a depressant, but the younger generation want to turn up every weekend. Let's turn up. Let's come to your house and turn up. Yeah, every time you turn up, most of the alcohol is loaded with sugar. And then you can turn up, and if you're drinking because you're depressed or you got anxiety, once you come down off of that high, that stress is still going to be there. So just be mindful, drink in moderation. Not saying you couldn't have a good time, but turning up every single weekend, we can do better than that. So remember, alcohol is a depressant. The next one, not too much dairy.
Mm.
I say no dairy, but not
Mhm.
too much dairy. No cheese, no milk, no yogurt, no ice cream. Very, very inflammatory. Dairy is inflammatory. It will have you inflamed. You wonder why your knees hurt because you done had that macaroni and cheese over at so-and-so's house. Or you done had ice cream and cake and you wonder why my wrist hurt today? Or why my knees popping? Why my back hurt when I get out of the bed? You done ate some type of dairy. That's why you're inflamed and you're hurting. So remember, dairy is very, very inflammatory and will have you swole. So stay away from dairy.
Turn that,
What's that? Oh, no junk food either. Stay away from junk food. That stuff is poison, y'all. Wait till I bring y'all this report. It's gonna flip your wigs. Stay away from junk food. Those things are poison to our system. Look at how many fast foods are around. You could go outside and turn around and point like everywhere you stop.
and do it blindfolded. Guarantee you, when you're gonna be in front of them. Yep. Go and just do it. Just spin around, do a full 360.
And I
Then
gotta
you're gonna
let
point
you
to
know,
a fast food place.
restaurants are either red or yellow. Do an inventory of that. Ride down the street and look at the colors
Red and yellow, red and yellow.
of fast food restaurants.
induce hunger.
Red or yellow, they induce hunger. You
Mhm.
see the big old yellow arches.
What you
know,
think of?
and you can see that from way, way down the one.
Mm-hmm.
So the kids, keep your kids away from this fast food. This stuff is poison, y'all. But what you do want to do, you want to build your immune system. You want to get the good stuff in. Like I said, you want to eat the rainbow, eat your colors. And you cannot out exercise a bad diet. So we're talking about exercise today. You want to eat in moderation. You can have certain things, but just don't overindulge. Don't fill your plate where your plate look like it need guardrails. I'm telling you, or find you a special plate that's a nice little size plate where you don't have to go over or indulge in things like that. But again, take care of yourself, family.
And you can give, your exercise, you can give yourself a cheat day. But you don't overdo that. Don't overdo on that cheat day. Decide on maybe it's a handful of potato chips, or you want a small slice of cake, whatever it may be, but that can be your reward. Yeah, that could be your reward for doing a good deed.
A little snack bowl. All right. You can have it if you can fill up that little bowl. That's your snack. I
see those hearts, Miss Linda. I know it.
But then don't always bring that junk food in the house. You can't eat it if it ain't there.
And don't buy large containers. Get something that's small.
Right. Don't go to Costco and get that big old bag of potato chips.
No.
Because you'll sit there and never eat out of the bag.
Never.
Take it and put it in a bowl. Because if you eat out of the bag, you're gonna eat even more if you eat out of the bag. And cookies. If you're gonna eat cookies, get 4 cookies. Take 4 cookies out the bag and put the bag away. Don't eat anything out of its original container. You will eat more. So just keep that in mind. She said, don't eat out the bag. No, get you a snack bowl or get you a snack cup.
And don't refill it 4 and 5 times either, just because it's in the house.
That's a good one too. I didn't think about that.
Right?
But
just get the one you gotta discipline yourself. You gotta do that.
Absolutely.
And get a workout business, get a workout partner. That's going to help hold you accountable, hold each other accountable.
You can definitely do that.
Have that serious conversation.
This is my workout partner right here.
Yeah, that's mine too. In this area. But the main thing is that you discipline yourself. Or get that person that's going to hold you accountable, you hold them accountable. You can do it. You can really, really do this.
But we have to do better because we're losing people to things that can be prevented. If you knew that smoking cigarettes back in the day was bad, everybody was doing it back then. But now they know that cigarette gives you cancer. But they knew that back then too, because they had to put it on the side of the package of cigarettes. But these vaping things are just as bad. The kids are vaping now. They got bubblegum flavor and all these different flavors. They said vaping is like smoking a whole half a pack of cigarettes. So they're getting it into our children even faster. So just be mindful what your kids are doing. But again, we got to move, family. We truly got to get up off your assets. Like Pastor Vanessa said, get up off your behind and you got to move. You got to move. Like I said.
You heard that, Pastor V, right? She just quoted you.
We stop we don't stop moving because we get old.
You
We
get
get
old
old
because
because
you
we
stop
stop moving.
moving.
You got to keep moving.
Indeed.
So here in this company, we have these awesome products. These are supplements. Supplements, not substitutes for what we just talked about. Still got to get a good diet. You still got to drink your water. You still got to get out and get you some vitamin D, get you a good night's sleep, and you got to eat good. You just have to eat good. So I'm going to only talk about 3 products. These are our main products, and they're not even up there.
That's why I have
We got our
5.
we got our red Lviv. This is our
Mhm.
signature product. All it is berries, and they say berries are for the brains. That's in the report.
That's it.
Mangosteen,
Mhm.
acai, goji, pomegranate, and noni. Berry, high in antioxidants. This product got me off of 2 high blood pressure medicine, so I could talk about this every day. But this is just an awesome product. It
Yeah.
really is. It tastes good, and everybody in the family
It
can
really
take
does
it.
taste great.
That's your
Mhm.
fruit. These are your vegetables. The green are your vegetables. Artichoke, milk thistle, alfalfa herbs. You got center leaf and you got aloe vera.
Very good
That's
for the
in
gut.
here. This is excellent
Mhm.
for your gut. You having any issues in your gut? Do you know how many people are backed up with
Mhm.
constipation? Cannot go to the bathroom?
This will
You
blow it out.
you got high blood pressure because you constipated.
Exactly.
You
And that's a fact right there.
you backed up.
You give it a constipation, that blood pressure will come into play.
That's it. You
Mhm.
got to get your gut
Also
under
take
control.
and also control that diet too, because
There
it
you
get you
go.
constipated.
There you
Eat the
go.
right things and that won't happen.
And you won't be constipated.
Exactly.
Exactly. Stay away from that dairy. But the green will keep you clean because of that center leaf that's in there.
Mhm.
It's going to give you a smooth move. It's not a laxative. It's not going to run you to the bathroom, but it will definitely regulate your gut.
Mhm.
So the next one is our yellow Lviv. This is a multivitamin. We all need a multivitamin. I don't care if you're 6 or 106. Everybody need to be taking a vitamin.
Everybody.
Because right now our food is depleted from the minerals that we
And
need.
nutrients that you need. Exactly.
Exactly. The food is just not the way it was back in the day when our parents was coming up.
Mhm.
They putting so many additives and chemicals in these foods right now so it can last longer. You know, bread should not last for 3 months. You know, tomatoes should not last a whole month and a half. Tomatoes, if you buy something, it is supposed to spoil. But now you got things that's
Not
living.
spoiling.
That's not.
They're not spoiling.
I said if it has a long shelf life,
It's going
it's
to shorten
going to
yours.
shorten your
Absolutely
life.
right.
You just got to remember that.
Mhm.
How long is that set on that shelf?
Right.
And you're going to put that in your body with all those additives and preservatives that's in there? So this is a vitamin, a liquid vitamin, goes right into your body within 8 minutes and it's working.
Mhm.
It's also allergy season, family. You got allergies? You need to get in contact with somebody that got this yellow bottle in their house because you need this
Because
ASAP.
that can definitely help.
I'm telling you, and you can use this topically. You can use our products
Mhm.
topically on your skin. If you got any skin rashes or eczema or psoriasis, if the baby's got eczema or psoriasis, you can put that directly on their skin. And if you look on the screen, these are some of our other products that we have. You don't have to take everything, but we recommend those 3 that I just
Those are the 3
suggested.
essentials. We definitely
The
recommend.
3 essentials, and that's what we're drinking on tonight. But on the screen, we also have our cran aloe. Anything below the belly button, ladies, the cran aloe is your friend. For prostates as well for men. The coral calcium, that bottle there is for a good night's sleep. That's also for your bones. Calcium for your bones. If you got arthritis or you just got insomnia and you just can't get a restful night's sleep, coral calcium. I'm telling you, take a swig of that coral
You get a
calcium.
good sleep. You will get a good
You
sleep.
gonna sleep
It
where
will
you
put
wake
you
up
out.
like, what happened? You might oversleep. Because I know when I first took it, I overslept.
Mhm.
Next to that, you have your pure noni. Pure noni is for pain. Any type of pain that you might have, that's like an ibuprofen,
Mhm.
like taking a Tylenol or a Motrin. That pure noni goes right into your system and it works, family. Y'all got to hear some of these testimonies coming from these products. I'm telling you. Then we have the Lviv Slim next to that. These come in little packages. I meant to bring some in here. Little packages you just add to your bottle of water. That's an instant drink to help you lose weight. It has Garcinia cambogia. It's a fruit from the islands that help you lose weight. And the Lviv Slim also has some of our red Lviv benefits that's in it. So that's excellent. Next to that, we have our NutriShake. Our NutriShake is your meal replacement. 27 grams of protein in it. So you don't always have to get your protein from meat. Your protein comes from your plants.
Yeah, nuts.
Your greens,
leafy foods.
exactly. So you get your protein from your shake. You could throw a strawberry up, some bananas in there, but that's a shake. It's a meal replacement. You could do it for breakfast. You could do it for lunch. Or you can do it for breakfast and for dinner. Make your biggest meal of the day your lunch. Then we have our Ultra Body Cleanse on the other side. If you have not detoxed, you need to detox. I can't stress that enough. A lot of people are sick because they are backed up with waste and toxins in their bodies.
Correct.
You don't know how much gunk you got in your body until you detox. Now, they say the average person carries around 25 pounds.
And that's a lot.
Fecal
Give me that 10
matter.
pound weight over there. This is 10 pounds. Can you imagine you carrying just 10 pounds of fecal matter around in your body?
You wonder why you can't get your stomach in your jeans?
This can cause high blood pressure. I'm sure of it.
So if you have not detox, you need to detox, family. You truly do. Once you detox, we say a good 10 to 15 days. You're going to feel like you could fly. You're going to whistle when you walk, but you are going to feel light and airy on your body. You're going to feel like you got a good release. Exactly. And it's just cleaning out your elimination tract.
What you're doing.
Your digestive system.
Absolutely.
Getting all the stuff off the walls, and it's
a thorough cleanse.
A thorough cleanse. And everybody needs to detox. It's springtime. It's time to spring into action. You're going to clean your house. You're going to clean out your closets. You're going to clean the garage. Clean your butt out. Clean your body out. And we have to do that.
Correct.
The next one we have is our Shanty. The Shanty is still out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. We can't even talk about our Shanty, y'all, but that's another wonderful product. You got your green 29. These are your greens, 29 different greens that's in there. So if you're not going to eat your greens, take your greens or juice your greens. Put them in, get you a really good juicer and juice your greens. But we all need that. Every single day, you could take the green 29 3 times a day. Power Boost is another one. Excellent. That's still out too. See, our products... We going through our products, y'all. The next one is our omegas. These are your fish oils, and you all need your fish oils. They're good from head to toe for your joints. You don't want your knees popping when you get up in the morning, or your back popping when you get up to go to the bathroom. You don't want nothing pinging and popping and snapping. That's what your omegas are for. When it shouldn't be, exactly. But that's a good fish oil, and everybody in the house can take that as well. Then we have our memory fusion. That's feeding your brains. Got to get your memory fusion. You got to feed your brains. Everything starts from the top and works its way down. So, and then we have our shield. This is another immune booster to build your immune system. I love my shield. I'm getting ready to go take me some in a few minutes.
There you go.
But the whole key is to exercising is building up your immune system. Do you have to take any of this? No, you do not. But if you eat right and exercise, you're going to give your body what it needs.
Absolutely.
If you give your body the proper nutrition and the proper waste removal, your bodies can heal themselves. Hint, hint, clue, clue. But exercise is the antidote to everything. Exercise. You got to move your bodies. Movement is truly medicine. You move your body, you won't need no medicine.
But you got to keep moving.
Exactly.
Once you start moving, you get through that process of getting your body in condition, stay there. Keep moving. Because a lot of people get to that first or second good workout, their body get extremely sore and then they stop. That's your body out of condition, getting back in condition. That's your muscles being torn and repairing themselves. You got to go through that process, because once you get through it, now you're through it. Just keep on going and don't stop. You're going to get better and better. I like to say gooder and gooder from that point, but just keep doing it. Don't stop.
And I say you want to be in your best shape, because you don't know in 2025 if you got a fight or flight. The airplanes are turning around. There's so much going on at the
Just gotta
airports.
be ready for
You just
yourself.
got to be ready to run. Test those knees.
Just in
I'm
case.
telling you, test your knees. Can you touch your toes? Do some twists while you washing dishes. Get up on your tippy toes. Just balance up on your tippy toes. Build up your calf muscles. Lift some weights, ladies. You got to get you some weights. Start small. Get you a 1 pound or a 3 pounder and do something while you're watching TV. Yeah, I know you sit and watch TV or you're sitting on a computer. Do something, but we still have to move our bodies. Now, there goes something just popped up on my phone. Mass shooter somewhere. I don't even know where it's at. Mass shooting, 6 people killed. But I'm just saying, family, you got to stay ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So we got to take care of ourselves. Like I said before, so many people are leaving here prematurely from things that can be prevented. We just got to make better choices. And us here,
that's a key word.
What's that?
Making better choices.
Absolutely.
Because remember, you can, it's up to you. You have to do it. We can't convince you. You have to want to do that.
Absolutely.
Remember, and I always state this, you're the side effect. If you're unhappy with what you have right now, you're the side effect of what you put in your body, what you did to your body. So now let's change it. Let's get together and change it. It's your time. It's your day. You can do it. I know you can. Just put that mind to it. Let's go.
You want to get in better shape. There's no time like to now. So let's do it. It's springtime. The weather's changing.
And now she's exercising every day now. And in the beginning, it was a slow process. She didn't want to get up.
I still be dragging sometimes, y'all.
Exactly.
But I'm doing
But what happens now if you miss one?
I feel crazy.
See? And I know she does because it has become a habit.
I do.
So once it becomes a habit and you miss a date, you feel like oh man, I shouldn't have missed that. I should have.
And how many days forms a habit?
28 days.
28 days. You do it for 28 days. You're going to keep going.
You're going to keep going. And you're not going to want to stop.
You're not going to want to stop.
But just discipline yourself and keep on going. That's what accountability partner will do.
Yeah,
but you exercise it. You put the 15, 30 minutes in today. We have to do that.
There you go.
Start with 15 minutes and then build to that 30. That's a goal itself. You do 15 today, do 20 tomorrow, 25 the next day. Before you know it, you're doing 30, 35. You'll be up to an hour.
There you go.
You can do it.
Because when I go walk into my park, I can walk in there all day till the sun goes down, all day long. But you got to start somewhere. If you go outside and you go down your block, walk 3 squares in the sidewalk. Tomorrow you walk 5 squares.
Give
the
yourself
next
a
day
goal.
you get
Set
to
those
the
goals.
tree at the end of the corner.
It'll make you feel good.
Just start small and keep going.
They said start small. Let me just do 4 blocks, 40 little squares. All right, I'm done for the day. It's great. And just
like we said before, we can't do it for you, so you got to do your own. We're just here to be the guide on the side and tell y'all what to do. Find all of the exercises I talked about tonight. Find something that lights you up. It's so many things out there. Go through YouTube channels, sit and watch all of the exercise, and then try something. Try something different every single day until you find what you like, and then just get about doing it. The summer is coming. Do you want to look like that once it gets hot outside? Come on, I'm working on my summertime fine. He working on his. You gonna work on yours?
Come on.
Come on, family.
Let's do it.
So you at the right place at the right time, family. So let's just get about our business and do what we need to do. We are drinking our 3 essentials tonight. That's all 3, the red, green, and the yellow. We put them all together in one jug and just pour.
Let's get yours in today.
It covers everything. It covers everything. And we haven't been sick, knock on wood, Lord. Haven't been sick.
Keep your immune system strong, you won't.
I'm telling you, no disease can live in an alkaline body. Just here to tell y'all. No disease can live in an alkaline body.
So
Get your body
alkaline.
Eat your fruits and your vegetables. No dairy, cut back on the meat, but do what you need to do and get you some sunlight. If the sun's shining on both sides of the street, get outside. Get outside. But that's it. That's all I got for you today.
All right. Awesome sauce.
That's it.
And someone say yes. And today, our oldest grandson turned 23 today.
Our oldest grandson.
Happy birthday, Mr. Hassan Jr. Indeed.
They getting on up there. I can just say they getting on up there. We got here and we like it. We staying right here. But that's it. That's our oldest. Oldest is 23, the youngest is 6 months. We got 6 grand boys.
Mhm.
So I want to be around to play with all of them. Go to the
Indeed.
movies, kick the ball and run in the
Yeah,
park.
so we gotta
At
make
least
sure
get on the floor and
gotta
get
make
up
sure
off
those
the
knees
floor.
work.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
So that's where we are, family. So
Very
find
good.
your niche, get in there, and do it
And
with your
stay there.
family. Go with the kids, get them off the cell phone, get them out of that room, go for a walk. Put the cell phones away and just have a good
Our
conversation.
youngest daughter had her 2 little boys out in the front of the house,
Oh, lifting weights.
lifting weights, doing their best to try to stay with their mother. But she's starting them young. Hey, you want to play with the weights? Let me show you what you do with them.
That's it, family.
There it is.
So we're going to tell you that we love you.
Absolutely. And there's nothing you can do about it.
We're going to keep coming back every
Absolutely.
single Wednesday with something else. I don't know what I'm talking about next Wednesday, but we would love to see you back
But
here.
whatever it is, it's
again
going to be another great one. You
next
know that.
Wednesday.
Indeed.
So, with that being said, we're going to say God bless.
Hey, Mother Wicker, how you doing? Let's see you up there.
We're going to say God bless
Yes,
and good night. Family.
absolutely. But thank you guys for joining us and supporting the platform once again. We definitely appreciate you guys, both on Zoom as well as Facebook. So thank you very, very much.
You got any comments over there you want to read?
No, no comments.
All right, very good.
All right, fam.
So, good night, family. Go out and just be the best you can.
Be the best you.
That's it.
That's it. Be the best.
Better than you was yesterday.
I dare you to go out and do some exercise. I dare to go out and do a couple of small blocks on your sidewalk and then come back in. Come on, thanks, powerful couple.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're welcome. So go do it. I dare you. And I want to hear from you. Right? Write some things on WhatsApp. What I did today. I walked 2 blocks today. I walked 1 block today. Just let us put it out there.
Do something.
Yeah.
I'm doing something. You do
something. Put it out there. Y'all can do this. I'd love to see it. All right. All right, fam. Have a great rest of the night. That's it. And there's nothing, again, that you can do about it. Bye for now, family. See you on the next Awareness Wednesday prime time. Thank you very much. Bye for now. Good night. Have a great week.